Hi, it's Tanya Cole-Lesnick, life coach and psychotherapist with a video blog today. Today I wanted to talk about spinning. And what I mean when I say spinning is that thing which you may be familiar with when you get up to do something and you're walking past the computer and then you think, let me just check my email for 1 second. And you sit down and check email. And then the next thing you know, you're answering one of the emails and looking something up on the video, and then you remember why you were heading in that direction to begin with. So you get up, not finishing those other 2 tasks and going into the other room, and by the time you get into the other room, you've forgotten again what it was that you were heading in that direction for. So you turn around to leave and you see a pile of dirty clothes that are waiting to be taken down to the laundry room. So you start doing that, and when you're in the process of that, you remember what it was that you headed to that room to begin with for. And so you get down to where the laundry room is, and then you start heading back for that original item and forget again. And when you come out, you go to the kitchen and realize that some dishes needs to be done, and so on and so on. So that, my friend, is what I mean when I say spinning. I used to spin quite a bit. I wasn't quite sure what my priorities were, and I think that's usually why we spin, is we're not clear on what the priority is. So it's hard to choose, it's hard to settle, it's hard to decide what needs to happen next and make a commitment to whatever it is that action would be if we were more clear about it. Think about the times when we don't spin. I never spin when, there's a little pun there. I never spin when I go to the gym. I know there are spinning classes, but I don't actually take those. But when I go to the gym, it's very clear. I go, I get on the machine that I like to work out on. I do my routine, start to finish, done. I never think about it. I never decide, should I do this time? I suppose for some people that have a less structured routine, you might spin a little bit at the gym and feel unclear. But for me, I'm very clear what my goal is. Spinning usually happens when you're unclear of the priority, or if you're overwhelmed by something for some reason. Maybe the job itself is too big, or you're not quite sure what you need to do, or it's something maybe you feel is you're not entitled to, even something a little bit more luxurious, and you're feeling sort of torn about it. So spinning can happen for all kinds of reasons. For me, I spun a little yesterday. And yesterday I was actually originally planning to do this blog post. And then I decided, you know what? I can stay home and work in the house. This is what I was thinking yesterday. So instead of doing the blog post, which is in my office, I decided to stay home and make a fire while I did some research and some reading that I needed to catch up on. And I was a little bit torn about it. First of all, I love fires in a fireplace. I love to make a fire. I think it's warm and cozy and lovely. But I was feeling a little guilty because it felt sort of luxurious. So I was stressing about whether or not that was an okay way to be doing work. Was that in fact worky enough? And so I also have so many things that I want to read and I want to get caught up on and want to look at, that I was starting to feel a little bit torn about which one to do first. So that was me yesterday. I also find that I can get spinny on the weekends sometimes, because with the downtime I want to make sure that I choose really, really well. And if I don't already have some specific plans, because then it's easy if I have plans. But if I don't have plans, I want to make sure my activity is well worth the weekend time, because that's very valuable time. So I can spend sometimes on the weekend. And so what's the solution? For me, yesterday really was making peace with the fact that, you know what? I love a fire, and if I have more pleasure in my life, and this is an ongoing message for me, that is a good thing. So I pushed myself to get over that negative voice and enjoy it and appreciate it And so I had the lovely fire, and when I started to spin about what I was supposed to read next, I was aware of the fact I wasn't going to be able to get through everything anyway. And again, I pushed myself to just choose something, start there. So for now, I don't spin as much as I used to, but when I do spin, it's a red flag for me. And if you're like me and you can spin from time to time and start getting into this place where it's hard to settle and it's hard to make a choice, I would recommend forcing yourself to make a choice and making sure it happens. So hope that helps, and I'll see you on the pages next time, and in about a month I will do another video blog. Bye.